This is the worst St. Patrick's Day ever! I can't believe they gave me the American district. I'll get that, human!
In the early 90s, horror films were hit and miss depending on what film. With dwindling franchises and cliché slashers taking up most of the box office, a new company formed. Trimark, now known for such films as Star Kid 98, The Woman Who Loved Elvis 93, and The Erotic Adventures of the Three Musketeers 92. Recognize any of these titles? Didn't think so. Their first movie was to hit theaters and shock audiences everywhere. They did shock audiences, just most of those audiences were in Ireland. A horror movie based on a 3-foot leprechaun terrorizing a small town. Hold on 1 second, let's get my Spiderwick guide. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. Gimmick's gonna see what's at the end of this blood-stained rainbow. This is the Leprechaun. Let's just start off by saying, wow, this is a thing. Someone made this movie thinking it was a good idea to make this movie. Not only that, but this was apparently Jennifer Aniston's first film. I'm surprised he had a career after this. So a limo pulls up somewhere, I don't know where, you'd have to Google it to find out.
There's ashes.
Back from taking his mother's ashes to Ireland, he tells his wife that he found a leprechaun and got his gold. Obviously, this bitch doesn't believe him, and he goes off to get flowers? Phew! As she's making tea, she hears a voice that seems to be coming from her husband's briefcase.
Which was against the rules. I can't breathe. Please open the suitcase.
Turns out it wasn't a child at all. It was just this trick.
No problem. I smell some tea brewing.
Before we go into greater detail, I'm going to keep a little death toll right here, so we know if we should be worried about this leprechaun.
I want me gold now!
You'll notice how the scale hasn't moved. Want to know why? It's because he didn't kill her. He spooked her. She killed herself. That's like... Lack thereof! Oh, gee, oh my god! Well, surely I'm not a murderer. Doesn't count!
How did you find me?
The wee people have their magical ways.
Hey, you know that doesn't answer my question, right?
Your wife makes a fine pot of tea, Daddy me boy.
So instead of shooting him or giving him a good drop kick, the only way to stop him is a 4-leaf clover.
You monster! Get it away!
Catch me if you can.
God.
Warwick Davis. You know, everyone forgets his portrayal of Willow or the goblins from Harry Potter, but this is his real accomplishment. Just take a good hard look at this.
Listen, you can't burn me. I won't let you.
So right before he sends that bastard to hell, he has a stroke and is unable to light the gas. Talk about a heat stroke. No. No, don't go. No. I need the views. I need the views. So from that terrifying scene, we cut to a little car trip with a fun pop song. Doesn't quite match the previous scene, huh? Ooh, what's the name of this movie? Leprechaun? Should have been called Leprechaun. Sorry. So like most horror films, we have the cabin in the woods start, where a family or a group go on vacation to a cabin in the woods and find out that it's cursed, or near some hillbillies who eat flesh, or infested with termites with the potential to crumble and fall down. Those movies are the scariest, so suspenseful. Now this is where we meet Tori, Jennifer Aniston's Carrie, who really doesn't want to be at this dirty old cabin.
Never judge a book by its cover, honey.
Dad, this book doesn't even have a cover.
Excuse me, miss, but if a book has no cover, it's still a book, so disregard that cover and read anyway. You moron! Also, this girl is vampire? She still looks the same from 1993 to now, like, more than 20 years later.
How about I get a hotel somewhere in town, and you can come visit. Like once a week. Okay, I'll pay for it.
It pains me to think about the type of job you have.
Like
So she leaves, off for a nice hotel, when she bumps into Random Hot Guy. You know Random Hot Guy, he's in every horror movie. You don't know his name, but you know how hot he is. That's his personality, folks.
Okay. Here. Is that cover?
Oh, wait, hold on a second. You knock over my can of paint there, and then you offer me $20.
Yeah, buddy, are you done reading the script? Can we just finish the movie now? She tries to leave again when she's stopped by a sudden laugh.
What's so funny?
Well, I just think it's funny the way girls are always afraid of spiders and stuff, you know?
Whoa. Okay.
She literally stops to prove a point. Sounds like a woman to me. No, don't say that! Dude, I'm gonna lose all my females. Huh. There they are. They're all gone. You mean none? That's right!
Hey, wait a minute.
Tori wants to prove to Random Hot Guy that women are treated equal.
Girls? Listen, bud. Hey, this is the 90s. Women are treated equal.
Well, first off, my name isn't Bud. It's
Random Hot Guy!
I don't know many guys that are afraid of houses.
Tori decides to stay, and we cut to two more side characters, Ozzy and Alex. The kid is built like any 90s token kid. Cool, witty, with a 49ers cap. Is this in New Mexico? If it is, then those tarantulas in the beginning are total hacks. Yeah, but nice choice of shirt, man. You rock it. The other, I swear, is the kid from Pee-wee's Big Adventure, and he's still chewing the same gum.
Boy, I could go for a beer right now.
Kid, how old are you? I know it's the South, but god damn.
Hey, Ozzy, what's this?
That's just his virginity. We cut back to Tori looking for Random Hot Guy, only to be jump scared. The only type of scare in this movie.
The O'Grady's collected a lot of junk.
The O'Grady's?
Yeah, Dan O'Grady. He used to own this place. It's really a weird, strange guy, you know? Hey, let's see what he's got in this thing.
Why are you renting out a house with someone's stuff still in it? Also, why are you painting a house while someone's renting said house out for vacation? That's like renting a car and driving it while they're fixing the brakes. They're about to open the crate when Ozzy screams. Turns out he just got blue paint on him. Big baby. He cleans himself up a bit when he realizes someone's playing Dead Space, and he rushes to find a controller.
Who's in there?
He accidentally pushes the should-be-nothing but ashes after 10 years clover off,
Hello?
allowing for the leprechaun to escape his crate.
Back. What do I look like, me lad? See that? The buckles on me shoes? Why, I'm a leprechaun. A shoemaker by trade. And speaking of shoes, yours could use a shine. But first, have you seen a crock of gold lying around?
Weird shoe fetish aside, do you really think that's a reward for him telling you where your gold is?
I need a gangster bitch. I want a gangster.
You only got away because me powers are weak. I need me gold!
Thanks for the exposition. I needed that, man. I didn't know where I was. Ozzy tells everyone about the Leprechaun, and everyone decides to hunt for him.
Nathan.
That's him. He's gonna kill every one of us, and I'm first.
Then why don't you leave? Turns out it was just a rat. Hey, look, it's my colors! When they return outside, they find a rainbow, which is weird, because it didn't rain at all and no one questions it. But the other weird part is it leads to where the gold is hidden. But the other weird part is why did the rainbow appear in the first place? I mean, nothing really big happened. And I'm sure that doesn't happen every day, otherwise someone would have found the gold already. Please tell me that fall wasn't scripted. Gotta see it again. So they find a single gold coin, and then all of a sudden, the sack appears out of thin air.
Wow, look at that.
So let me try going through this. A guy who isn't magic hides the gold. So then how does it reappear? And even if he had hid it magically, why did it reappear? This movie doesn't make a lick of sense. Speaking of licking, Ozzy tries biting it to see if it's real, but accidentally swallows it. The camera literally shows him put it up to his lips, and then the angle cuts, and it's in his stomach. Good acting there. Back to Tori and random hot guy painting a house.
Nice, even strokes.
Yeah, I know what type of strokes you're talking about. Who paints a f***ing house red and blue? I understand red and black. I even understand black and blue. You see black's some neutral color. But red and blue are at the opposite ends of a rainbow. See, it goes red, yellow, orange, green, blue, purple. It's the second to last one. What I find really odd about this movie is that the chemistry with these characters are really good. Even the dad, which is probably the weakest link, but as a whole, their acting is solid. Hey! Hey, Leprechaun! What you doing there? You know that's not where your gold is, you naughty bastard.
Nathan, come on, what are you doing? Oh my God. I thought that was you rubbing my leg.
You let me?
Hey, look at him! Look at him! The smug son of a bitch! He knows he's won, look at him! He's buying the condom at the gas station in his mind as they speak!
Probably just an old possum, honey.
No, Dad, that was not an animal. Okay, I know what it feels like when a man caresses my leg.
You do?
Honestly, dude, I think the only one that's in more denial are the producers of this film. They think it's a cat, and they try to go find it because it sounds hurt. The funny thing is, the dad just sticks his whole arm up the tree. You don't know what it is. And even if it's a cat, the thing's gonna scratch you or bite you. You ignorant piece of trash. You know what? I'm watching you, dude. You better not do that dad shit where you tried to scare me when you screamed. Oh! I knew it! I knew you'd do that! Oh, you weren't joking. I thought you were just being a dick. My bad. Wait a second. Freeze! Where's the mom in this picture? That... Don't care. They're trying to head off to the hospital and the truck doesn't work.
Oh no. Come on.
Alex!
So the kid goes under the hood and touches it and it works. Then they go to the hospital. I've got to hand it to the kid. Either he's got the magic touch or that truck's a pedo. Why do I deal with this shit? So while the others are at a hospital, Ozzy and Alex head off to the coin shop, because that's a thing. How do you make money?
I've never seen a coin like this. Could be worth $500, but there's historical value. Could be priceless.
They find it's worth, then they leave. Well, I guess the guy lives at a shop, which kind of makes sense, because he's running a goddamn coin shop. And this guy just doesn't care that there's noises going on around him, and tricycles running into him. He doesn't care. He's probably thinking, yeah, just some of the neighbor ghosts just throwing their bikes at me. It's fine. Doesn't bother me. But he freaks when this guy pops out of the safe. I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I'm certain that every take in this movie was one take. It looks like they, honest to God, looked at the tapes and gave it the old good enough.
I want me gold coin.
Lep there gets his coin back after he bites the guy, and then, I swear to God, takes out a pogo stick and uses this guy as a legit trampoline. But wait, that's not the best part. The guy just sits there and is like, oh no!
Teach you to steal me gold.
So, after he's done pogoing the man to death, he gets off and he shines his shoes. Real nice, like very polite. No other killer does that nowadays. Good for you. I'm glad.
Nice and shiny.
And then he speeds off in his, is this really in the script? Is that what they wrote? They wanted this in the movie. No, it's okay. I trust you. Just making sure, is this information accurate? They put this in the movie. This is actually okay. No, it's okay. I trust you. Let me just go back. So he speeds off in his Leprechaun. But he drives past a cop, going at the highest of speeds, 10. But the cop pulls him over anyway. Finally, at least this green bastard's gonna eat some lead. Are you kidding me here? You're a cop! He's 3 feet nothing! Kick his goal-loving ass and make field goal! Listen, even if you survive this encounter, you'd wish you had died if you tell anyone about this. Your boss would fire you on the spot, even if you weren't fired. Who wants to be protected by a man who got his ass handed to him by Mini-Me? But luckily he doesn't have to worry about that, because he dies. Wait, hold on. Hold on. You didn't even try, did you? So he gets home searching for his gold and makes a mess of the cereal while cleaning all of the shoes. When the others get home, they suspect someone else.
Well, it could have been a bear. They sometimes come down from the hills looking for food.
Yeah, a bear. A bear got in there without breaking a window or anything else, and went only for your Frosted Flakes. Apparently Tony the Tiger added some honey to his recipe, and Yogi doesn't like it.
Well, we finally got that kitchen straightened up.
I'm sorry, finally? You finally cleaned that kitchen? All the mess was in a pile. All of the mess was in a pile, and you could have swept it up in less than 3 sweeps.
Ozzy, will you cut it out with that stupid bell?
Okay, so watch this. So he's facing this direction towards the corner of the room, and the bell goes off, and he says he hears it in the kitchen. So he goes forward and ends up in the kitchen.
We're like really scared.
They're pulling a lot of 90s shit with this movie, aren't they? So random hot guy goes outside looking for the source of the sound, which I really don't understand why you're going out there. I mean,
Oh, my leg!
Is that what you're stupid to? Traps? Who are you, Jigsaw? The Collector? I don't think so! So Blep bites the guy, because that's what he does. He bites people. And they all kind of gang up and beat the out of him. Damn! That's where the movie should have ended. Right there. Honestly, my favorite part of the movie. But it's ended with a shotgun to the face. try to leave.
Oh, no.
Shit!
God, I don't know what to say about the next thing. The leprechaun runs to the billy goat barn and whips himself up a little toy.
Ring around the rosy, a bucket full of posy.
What do I say to that? Mr. Leprechaun, what type of insurance do you have? Because judging by the looks of things, it must be pretty good because you can afford all these vehicles and the tricycle too. Can't be that cheap. You're buying a whole lot of vehicles. So watch out. Escaping to the house, Ozzy makes Tori believe. Why don't you already know this?
Okay, just tell me about the gold. Okay, in the water bucket, right?
Right, just pull it up and there's a bag of gold coins.
Okay, this has got to work. All he wants is his gold. He's got to leave us alone.
Perfect. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing at all.
Is that me gold? It sounds like me gold. It looks like me gold. Smells like me gold. It tastes like me gold.
Well, this should be the end of the movie, right? Well, it would be if one of two things didn't happen. One, if the leprechaun didn't count his gold, you cheap bastard.
99. A missing coin.
If this guy didn't swallow the goddamn coin. So he comes back to get his gold coin. Oh, and to shout some puns.
We're cooking now, kids. You should have picked door number 2, me lad.
And grab some nuts. Honestly, this whole movie, this little sucker's playing Portal with everyone. Instead of the killer going after everyone else is going after the killer and failing. He's 3 feet. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? The main problem is catching this.
Do you need a hand?
That actually might be the most disturbing thing I've seen in a movie. Just looks like an aborted baby hand.
Give him his gold!
I think I know what he wants. He wants his last gold coin.
Stop him! He's got the last gold coin in his stomach!
Exposition, kid. You're natural. Also, isn't this a good thing? At least the coin's not lost somewhere and unobtainable. Just give this guy some B-dubs and you'll get it in half an hour. Instead of waiting for nature to call, they devise a different plan.
Wait, Old Man O'Grady. He might know how to kill it.
So they send Tori to find Old Man Grady to find how to kill the leprechaun. And you won't believe, and I'm not kidding, how they stop the leprechaun. They throw f***ing shoes that the leprechaun is compelled to f***ing shine. Very poorly, by the way. This results in Tori going to find Grady. Now this is what I have to disagree with. Not leprechauns, not the leprechaun shining the shoes. Not the leprechauns using guerrilla warfare. It's that, why doesn't everyone go with Tori? Not just for protection for Tori. Why do they have to stay at that house? Why can't they just all get in there and leave like they were going to in the beginning? He clearly doesn't have any vehicles that fast. They could just throw shoes from the back and have him shine it as they're going. But whatever. Roller skates. Is that the best you can do? I mean, you teleported to the back of the car. You couldn't teleport into the car? Also, you can teleport. Here we see the cliche security guard taking a nap after hours. I think it's a union rule that all security guards need to sleep in the graveyard shift. I'd like to see this guy at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. So Tori looks for Grady and finds the leprechaun, which turns into another ridiculous chase scene. And you know what? I'm done. No, I'm f***ing say it. You just sped up the video. It's not clever, it's annoying. Also, the leprechaun threw Grady's body in the same elevator that Tori was going to be in for convenience.
Ow! I'm gonna don't we kill it?
4-leaf clover.
You stop that. That's not funny. So Tori looks in the clover patch for a clover, which Tori gives up after not even 30 seconds.
Forget it. We're not gonna find it.
You can too find it. You just gotta believe.
All right, Izzy, here, look. I believe. I believe.
You found one.
I'm sorry. I don't think saying I believe sarcastically means you believe. That didn't happen. End of movie. You died.
Please!
Now I've finished what I started.
It's me! It's me you want, little green son of a bitch! I've got the last gold coin. I swallowed it. It's in my stomach.
Then it's your belly I want.
He be tripping.
You Lucky Charms.
Trivia time. During the making of this film, the makers shot a scene where the Leprechaun had to find and eat Lucky Charms. They did get permission from the company to do this, but after they saw the whole product, they took back the licensing, forcing the director to reshoot the scene and using a different box. After which they changed the lines to one of their other scenes, this one in particular, when he says, and I quote, "F you, Lucky Charms." It's a reference to the company that they were angry at, instead of the original line, "Your luck just ran out," that they kept on the box art. This has been some trivia time. Have a good night. They rip off Gremlins and then burn the rest of the well? Which causes an explosion, which they ripped off from Chud. And of course the police show up at the end, just like every other horror movie. Leaving the only thing left, the obvious cliffhanger for the sequel to jump off of.
I'll not rest till I have me gold. Curse this well that me soul shall dwell, till I find me magic that breaks me spell.
So there it was, the Leprechaun. Leprechaun gets a 5 out of 14. Now let's check out the death toll. Oh, sorry, I hit shift. There we go. A movie, though supposed to be scary, is anything but. It relies too much on gore and Warwick's over-the-top performance. The only saving grace is how bad it is. The plot's full of holes, and all the Leprechaun's scenes are so campy and outrageous you can't help but grin or laugh. So is it worth a watch? Definitely. If you want a movie to laugh or scream at, this is one for you. Hope you enjoyed it, and
I finally got you!
Why are you here? I didn't take anything from you.
You took my gold, dick.
Fair enough.
Oh, is this me gold? Ooh, it is!
You got your gold. You let me down?
I'll be seeing you later, bucko. Dick.
Yeah.
Hello?
No hate.
Help me out?
Got you, bitch.
I'll do anything.
Review the film.
No! Hold on a Say I like that movie.
No!